we take any opportunity to meet with our customers and industry partners to discuss the evolution of 5G, as well as the broader transformation of our industry. And an event like DTW is, of course, a unique opportunity for us to do that. And top of mind right now, I would say everyone's looking for 5G opportunities and trying to articulate them. But not only that, but really looking at how to enhance the experience and the customer experience for both enterprise and consumer customers, but also looking at business models and how to make them fit for purpose. And of course, Ericsson is looking at ways of how we can help realize that for our customers. We take a lot of pride in being able to help our customers on their journey towards 5G. And we're building that competence that we have gained from 130 live networks across 56 countries globally, right? And every customer is unique. They all have different starting points. Some are starting now just to launch standalone with 5G Core, for instance. Others are looking at their BSS transformation and how to be able to monetize for new types of 5G services. Others are looking at reducing the complexity in the orchestration of new services. But I could say one of the common goals is that everyone's looking for how to enhance that customer experience, both enterprise customer experience as well as consumer customers. Many of our customers are doing really, really well. One of them is Singtel, and they were actually the first operator in Singapore to launch 5G standalone, and they did that really well. Together with Ericsson, they actually won an award for the fastest and first network, and that award was the Communication Award in Asia 2021. And of course, it's not just about launching 5G, it's about actually starting then to explore with these use cases, and that's what Singtel is doing. They're looking at working with authorities, working with other businesses in order to test these use cases. One example would be the Singapore authorities in the port. So they're using high-resolution videos in order to monitor and stack containers in the port in very, very precise way. Another way is, of course, to look at disaster recovery. So they're looking at connecting 5G to robots that can then go in and help to take people out of a disaster situation. And I think Singtel is now, with their 5G and with their innovation technology, really showcasing how they can bring value to society, business, and also individuals. We're getting a lot of questions from our customers in order to explore new types of revenue streams. And one area that is seen as an enabler to find these new revenue streams is network slicing. Today, this is a very technical discussion, but it's moving more and more into how they can create new revenue streams with network slicing. And the reason why this is top of mind is, of course, because there's money to be made. In a recent study done by ADL and Ericsson, we can show that by 2030, there's a $200 billion opportunity that can be generated with network slicing related capabilities in the network. So definitely there's an opportunity there, not only for revenue, but also to build those business cases and create that user experience that really drives the demand from your customers. Network slicing will look differently for different users. So let's take some examples then. If we take teacher, today in schools, a lot of the application for students are on mobile devices. A teacher would like the students to be able to use these applications, and network slicing will allow him or her to actually dedicate a mobile broadband pipe for just those applications, meaning that the students can't be using other applications that are not related to school. Another example is in the business space. So today we see many colleagues running around with two phones, one work phone and one private phone. With network slicing, the employer can actually dedicate a mobile broadband slice for their employee with the dedicated quality of service, meaning that they can have a high quality of service for this business case, allowing for the employee to have their own plans from the private side, all in one phone. Thirdly, if we look at the gaming industry or the gamers, I mean, these are very niched and very high dedicated gamers who want specific quality of service for when they're boosting their game or when they're doing their games. However, not everybody can be on the high bandwidth data plans. So some are on lower, more economical plans. But with network slicing, they're allowed to or enabled to boost the bandwidth just when they're playing that game. And that's another way of showcasing how mobile broadband benefits users. There's a real strong future for 5G, and we can really see and sense a business momentum in the industry. In our latest mobility report from August, we showed that 70 million subscriptions were added just in the second quarter alone. So fantastic momentum. And now it's up to the industry to really turn this business momentum from 5G deployment to really creating 5G value. And one of the ways to do that is to use network slicing, of course. But not only, it's about making sure that those use cases we put out there can be turned into revenue back to the industry. And of course, that's a lot of what we're talking here with our customers about, really monetizing the 5G opportunity.